Hello and welcome back to Digging with Dallas. That's right, that's me. You should know that by now, but if you don't, please consider subscribing and liking to the channel. It does mean the world to me. So, not updated in a little bit. I have been mad busy. I've done a total remake of the pond. It's still the same size, I've just made it bigger. So without further ado, let's dive into the pond. You'll see what I've done. I'm not going to dive into the pond, there's not going to be a splash. I'll show you what I've done with the pond. I put a new filter on it, there's a new UV filter, there's more fish. But without me saying all that out, let's go have a look and see what's happened. So the pond, it is still the same shape, it is just a lot bigger from left to right. Also going that way, it is near enough 10 footers, all makes any difference. And then from again right to the left, we're almost 17 foot across the back, and then on this side here it's about 15 foot, so it's still the same shape. Deepest point is up this end here. It is about 5 foot deep down here, so you wouldn't want to fall in because you'd be going for a good swim. So there's still plenty of oxygenating plants on the top. We've got some lovely mint in that far corner there, so when you're sitting on the seating area you're getting the smell of that. Up the centre we've got the lilies nicely sitting in the middle. Again, we've got lavender. We've got another mint plant down here. We've got our iris lilies, we've got calla lilies. So yeah, plenty going on there. But as for the filter system, we'll go through this with you now. So I've got the Pro Ultimate 55 UV there that is just coming from a pump at the bottom of the pond. So it feeds up, comes through my UV filter and then into the filters of filters. Not that there. It's a bit overkill for the pond. Believe it or not, that is 3 foot high, 2 foot wide, obviously 6 foot long. So in each of them there is a different membrane. As you go along, we've just got our, well, they look a little bit like chimney bushes in this. So that catches like the thicker stuff, and as we go along, you'll see then in this one we have got lava rock. So that catches the really fine stuff. In the bottom of both of these two, you've got like little bits of plastic hose piping in there. Final one goes through the final sponges and comes out the other side. So that is that bit there. So what we'll go do now, that's showing you my washing. What we'll go do now is I'll go and feed them, and you'll see some of the fish coming up for the food. Some big boys in there now. When I say big boys, £10 plus, some of them are close to £14. So yeah, big boys. Let's go look at them right now. So the seating area is still the same, but I just thought I'd show you quickly. My mum made this sign for me. Fantastic. She's only started wood burning this year. So yeah, it's all wood burned on there, giving it a nice coat of varnish. So yeah, hopefully it will survive. I will take it in over the winter months. So let's go have a sit down and we'll go and feed these fish. Tripping over the dog here. Stay. Go on then. No, stay in there. Fair enough. So as it comes for feeding, there is a little bit of cabbage floating on the water. That's a bit of a treat I've given them this morning. They are still waiting through that now. But we're actually going to give them the holy grain of some sweet corn. So once they get a taste for this, they'll start going mad for it. Here we go. Look. They've all come there. So as you can see, the two big white fish here, they are both ghost carp. They are the big ones. One of them is nearly £14 and the other one is 12. There's some dark fish, not really going to see them. That one's just come up there. They're about £10. There's plenty of koi in there as well. But at night time, this comes into a world of its own. Because what I've actually done, it's around the edge. Well, you can see that. I've actually put some solar panel lights. There you go. They come right around the edge. White stone is on order. Come complete that. Yeah, they run right the way around the whole of the pond. So at night time, it actually reflects. So what I'll do at the end of this video is I'll just put that on there. So yeah, lilies, they're looking quite nice. Hopefully we'll get a flower on them next year. But yeah, it still really is my happy place without a shadow of a doubt. I love spending time out here. So yeah, that's just a quick update what I've been doing on the pond. So stay tuned with me. I am going to try and upload a bit more regular. One of the main things I'm going to do for next year is I am planning on growing a lot more veg, just to try and help with the cost of living. So you're going to have to bear with me on that. I'll go through exactly what I'm going to do, but hopefully some of you will be able to join me in buying the seeds, getting them planted, and hopefully I'll be putting a meal on your table with a little bit of help from me. So until next time, if you haven't already, again, just please like and subscribe to the channel, drop a comment below, and it just means the world to me. See you on the next one. Bye now, folks.